Texans are saying no to casinos. It's March 18th, 2025, and these are your headlines. Specifically, residents of Irving up in DFW, they're saying no to casino gambling in their city, but city officials, meanwhile, are saying yes. So citizens who attended a town hall meeting with a Las Vegas Sands lobbyist on Friday overwhelmingly opposed a casino complex that the company wants to build in Irving. The residents again overwhelmingly objected to plans for a casino during last night's Planning and Zoning Commission meeting. Despite that, commissioners voted 5-4 to fast-track recommending approval of Sands casino plans to Irving City Council members who are set to vote on the issue on Thursday. Residents held signs reading "No Casinos in Irving" and "Don't Vegas My Irving" throughout Friday's town hall. Volunteers wearing "No Casino" t-shirts also circulated petitions opposing the Irving City Council's plan to rezone Sands-owned property at the old site of Texas Stadium in order to allow the company to develop a casino complex if the state legislature and Texas voters approved legalizing gambling. Well, last week, a group of 15 Republican representatives signed a letter rejecting all attempts to expand gambling in Texas. The Irving City Council, meanwhile, is expected to vote on rezoning the property to accommodate the Sands proposed casino during their next meeting on Thursday. Attorney General Ken Paxton says that district courts in Texas don't have the power to order state agencies to change a person's biological sex on driver's licenses or birth certificates to conform with gender identity. The Attorney General's Friday opinion concluded with a command to state agencies like the Texas Department of Public Safety and the Texas Department of State Health Services to immediately correct such changes that already might have been made. Now, the issue goes back to August of last year. That's when DPS rolled out a new policy to stop gender-confused individuals from changing their biological sex on driver's licenses. DPS became aware of court orders attempting to strong-arm the agency into making the changes. Paxton penned this opinion in response to a September letter from former DPS Director Stephen McCraw asking whether or not district courts can legally require state agencies to alter biological sex on state identification documents. Meanwhile, Texas lawmakers are currently considering a proposal that would mandate that birth certificates display biological sex and prohibit changes to the document in most cases.
Are Texans playing the lottery, or is the lottery playing Texans?
Say, make money, money, make money, money, money.
There's an old saying that says, don't put the people who caused the problem in charge of solving the problem.
I'm Daniel Greer with Texas Scorecard. This is Rigged, coming March 19th.
Some in and around the Texas Capitol fear House leadership is trying to quietly kill legislation to ban the social gender transitioning of minors. Questions about the legislative process are at the center of a battle over a measure filed by Representative Steve Toth. That's House Bill 2258, the Vulnerable Youth Protection Act, which would create a civil liability on individuals who cause or contribute to the social transitioning of a minor. The legislation has been sent by Speaker Dustin Burrows to the House Committee on State Affairs, a move that some are arguing could be an attempt to stall its progress. HB 2258 defines social transitioning as any act by which a child adopts a gender identity different from their biological sex, including changes in clothes, pronouns, hairstyle, and name. The bill would establish strict civil liability for individuals or entities facilitating social transitioning or medical gender treatments for minors. The decision to refer HB 2258 to State Affairs instead of, say, the Public Health Committee, which has jurisdiction over the Texas Health and Safety Code, has raised concerns among some activists. The State Affairs Committee has wide jurisdiction and acts as a sort of catch-all for hot-button subjects. Given this, the committee is often flooded with legislation, much of which will never even get a hearing. HB 2258 comes amid growing national and state concerns over social transitioning in schools. A recent controversy at Bel Air High School in Houston has brought national attention to the issue. Earlier this year, a mother at the school claimed that teachers had begun addressing her daughter by a different name and pronouns without informing the family, and that a teacher even crossed out the student's legal name on paper and replaced it with her preferred name. The mother's complaints to teachers, counselors, and the principal were ignored. In response, Governor Greg Abbott has called for the Texas Education Agency to investigate the incident. For more of today's stories, go to TexasScorecard.com.